Most supplements are a complete waste of money, but here are a few of the supplements that are actually worth taking. So today I'm gonna just go over exactly the supplements I currently take, and before diving into it, I just want to say that most of these are not needed, only a few of them, because other than that, everything can be pretty much taken from food. So the food needs to be in place before even thinking about supplements. Just supplementing with something, it's not going to do anything. And I say this because I used to put so much importance and invest so much money into supplements, thinking that those are going to make me put on more muscle and feel better and give me more energy and fix my problems. But the actual thing that helped me get to the results I wanted was fixing up my lifestyle, my training, my nutrition, my nervous system, and everything else. So once you have everything nailed down, then you can start thinking about supplements. You have to think about supplements as tools that you can use to have better output. But before understanding the core fundamentals, these are just a waste of money. So we are going to take each supplement and break it down on what it actually does. And the first one is going to be creatine monohydrate. This one is the most researched supplement on the market. I heard some bad things about it currently, but there are just some fake news. So what creatine does, it boosts your ATP, which your ATP is the actual body's currency of energy. So more ATP equals more energy. So you're going to have better output, more strength in the gym. And how I dose this is 5 grams daily. You're going to mix it with oranges, or you can mix it with water, however you want it. And you don't need to make that loading phase. I made this mistake when I started taking it. I was doing what I was hearing online, taking 20 grams. And there are people who say to even take like 30 grams, but it's not a big difference. You're not going to see noticeable results from taking more. And you're just going to consume it faster and spend more money on it. But with the creatine, you can take a lot of it even from the meat, from the grass-fed beef. If you eat a lot of it, you're going to take a lot of creatine, but that's not enough. And creatine is so helpful even with brain function, with cognitive function. A lot of studies show it. The key takeaway you can use from creatine is that it's one of the most useful supplements that you can actually take, because it's going to give you more energy in the gym. And you're going to also have a better recovery. The second one, which is super helpful, is magnesium. Most people are magnesium deficient, and it's mainly because of their diet. Now, from the diet, you can take a lot of magnesium. So this is definitely worthwhile supplementing. If I could take one supplement that I would take for the rest of my life, it's magnesium. It's going to help you with muscle relaxation. You're going to have better and higher quality sleep, more deep sleep, which is going to help you with recovery, and you're going to have better performance, so resulting in better gains. Coming to the next one, we've got vitamin C. This is a powerful antioxidant found in your body, but it's pretty unuseful to say so if you already eat a lot of citrus fruits in your diet, or you include parsley also. These things contain a lot of vitamin C, but for moments where you're feeling that you're getting a bit sick, or you're having a more stressful period in your life, it's good to supplement with this because it's going to support your immunity. Next one, we got N-acetylcysteine. This one is a powerful antioxidant in your body. It basically boosts your glutathione, and the glutathione is the actual antioxidant that is the most powerful in your body. So this one is going to support liver function and also helps with oxidative stress, especially in these days that we currently live in, where we have constant stimulation from our phone, laptops. Oxidative stress is at its highest, it's at its peak. So supplementing with this is actually going to help a lot. But the main reason I take it is for also liver function. Then we have L-theanine. This one, you shouldn't take it daily. It's a very good supplement to calm your mind when you have stressful days. if you take it at night and pair it up with the magnesium, you're going to sleep like a baby. So if you are pairing this up with journaling, I can promise you you're not going to have any thoughts in your mind anymore, so that you can have a restful sleep. Because oftentimes what happens is you get stressed before sleep, you already think about work you need to do the next day, and then even when you do get to sleep, your mind is not going to be rested because your thoughts are going to be thinking about what you need to do next in the next day. So a very good supplement. The next one is going to be boron. This one lowers your SHBG, and when your SHBG is lower, your free testosterone is going to be higher. So it does boost your testosterone to a certain degree, but it's not going to do any magics. Then coming to vitamin D3, this one I would say it's a non-negotiable. It plays a lot of function in your body, such as bone density. Also, all your hormones run on vitamin D3. So even your testosterone, which is crucial to muscle building. Now, vitamin D3, it's super useful, especially if you live in a colder climate, just as I live in Romania, when in the winter it's super cold. But when you live in, let's say, as Paul Saladinos lives in Costa Rica, and there's sun all the time, then you don't need to supplement that much with vitamin D3 because you're going to get most of it from the sun. And even in the winter, you still should get outside and let the actual sun coming into your eyes, like to expose yourself to this lighting. It's super, super important. But you're not going to assimilate that much vitamin D3, so you need to supplement it. Next one, we've got vitamin B1. It's super useful, especially when you have a high carb diet, where you're an athlete and you train a lot. It helps you convert carbohydrates way better into energy. And most people are deficient in this because for you to take the amount necessary for a day, the actual optimal levels, you're going to need to be eating pork. And it's very hard to find high quality pork meat. So if you can find that, it's good, opt for that. But if not, try to supplement with this. It's going to help you so much. And last but not least, we've got zinc. Zinc helps with testosterone, and even with this, a lot of people are deficient, especially from their diets. Now, if you can include natural sources like oysters, you're going to find more zinc in oysters than in an actual supplement. Plus, you can actually absorb it way better than a supplement. If you want to look deeper into supplements, you can also search for taurine, but not from energy drinks. The biggest source of taurine that you can actually get naturally would be beef heart, if you eat raw beef heart, but this one is super hard to eat for most people. So then I recommend it to be actually supplemented. And also glycine, which drops your body core temperature, which is going to allow you to fall faster into deep sleep, and which is going to help you recover faster. So if it would be to make a top 3 out of these supplements, number 1 would be creatine monohydrate. The second one is going to be magnesium, and the third one is going to be vitamin D3. This way you ensure that you are not wasting any money on supplements. Because unless you understand the fundamentals, which is your nutrition, your workouts and your recovery, and most importantly your sleep, you're not going to need supplements. But if you already fix this and you want to take the things to the next level, then you can start opting for supplements. These are only tools that are going to enhance your results. But unless you have the fundamentals, they are just a complete waste of money. Hope this helped out to have a clearer picture on what supplements do and what are the actual supplements that are worth taking. And I'm gonna see you guys on to the next one.